I didn't really get there yet, but I might as well make my intro. What up, mates? It's Omega Dragon. Welcome back for some more Paper Mario: The Origami King. Last time, we went to a couple of towers. I'm just gonna pause to focus. We went to a couple of new places, and I'm not going to the map.
Dang it, I can't find a safe place in mine. Because every place there is.
And I am actually going to replace my almost broken shiny boots with gold boots and get my shiny iron boots here. Actually, yeah. But we got the circle and square jewels and put them in their rightful place. Sorry. And also, we have gotten I'm trying to think. Circle and square jewel. We have also gotten quite a few toads rescued and restored some non-bottomless holes, but that doesn't matter. And we have also encountered new enemies and have defeated the Paper Macho Boots. And this time, we are going to the so-called shrine. That's what I call it. Mic stand, whatever you call it. And we are going to summon the Fire Vellumental ruins. Yes, I said it right. Fire Vellumental ruins. Bop. Alright, I'm warmed up. Any requests? My heart's a burning. Time to turn off me commentary. Or, yeah, I am. This is my first one I'm turning off my commentary for, since it gave me the option. So, I'm going to turn off my commentary, try my best to sing along, and I'll tell you guys how I did, which I remembered the first time I played it, I was doing pretty well. Man, that was actually really good. I did pretty well. And here we are. I love that. Does this mean the ceremony worked? The scholarly implications are staggering. I imagine the antiquities that lie sleeping, waiting to be awakened by the right performance. I'll certainly need voice lessons, and perhaps a choreographer. Another time, let us go inside and prepare to meet a god. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Was I really singing loudly enough to wake the ancient temple? And surprisingly enough for you guys, Professor Toad is one of the only partners that joins us in a shrine. And surprisingly enough, the only partner that joins us in the shrine. Otherwise, the next temple won't be joined by anybody. Spoiler alert! But I'll be telling you guys something after Professor Toad leaves. But this puzzle is actually pretty easy to me. So that's why the bird's mouth was glowing from the outside. Everything's on fire in here. Wait. You know what I just realized? Doing that song and dance that the mural taught us is kind of like knocking on the Fire Vellumental's front door. And that means the Fire Vellumental might be here, and we might get to meet it. You don't seem surprised. Did you already know that or something? And you just let me keep talking? How funny of you, Mario. Of course, Olivia sort of dance. must say, this fire Vellumental business is not my area of expertise. He joins us in the temple, but he doesn't go in like the rest of the temple. He just wants to stay here. Despite my curiosity, I'm afraid I must sit this one out, as they say. Unrelated, have I mentioned that I have a deep and debilitating fear of fire? Oh, Professor, you should have said something earlier. Why don't you wait here and try not to catch on fire while Mario sorts us out? If you jump in the lava, you take 20 damage, by the way. Just like in Luigi's Mansion 3 when boss ghosts give you 20 damage. So, this is hard. This is a Simon Says thing. No, it's not. It's which path is correct kind of thing. But you can just imagine. This is hard. I already lost it. Is it this one? And then it's up left? Nope, I don't know. They give you more of a hint by giving the front. Yeah, now they just give you a guide for what it's like. Then it's this again. Got it. I used to almost get a game over from that. I'm surprised I did that well. So now I'm going to save after hammering these pots to see if there were anything useful in there, and they weren't. Even though I say this is the easiest puzzle in the game, that puzzle is the only hard one. This is another new enemy. Darn it! A paratrooper. And I didn't get to block. Don't ask me, the Buzzy Beetles aren't new enemies. Dang it, what do? I don't want to flee. I don't want to try to hammer them because that won't work. Who cares? I'm just gonna use my shiny hurl hammer and then just use my shiny hammer. Are you kidding me? Never mind then. That didn't work at all. Now I'm going to use my shiny hammer against these two. These Buzzy Beetles aren't really new enemies. They have 18 health and my shiny hammer broke. Group shell shot. I'm just gonna let them cheer for me so that I can heal. It's like using a mushroom. I don't want to, because you can just heal for free and you don't have to worry about using a mushroom. There we go. Now I'm going to use my iron boots to see how much health the paratroopers have. They have 20 health. Probably less than that, but they have around 20 health seemingly. So I'm gonna keep using the iron boot because I know they have more than the boots worth of health. And the iron boots are pretty much stronger than the normal boots. Was there any hearts in these pots? No. I'm glad I healed from the audience then. So right here, you're going to be preparing for some obstacles. Oh, this. That is oil. You have to try to, and the fire is igniting it. You do heal, and these are called mini paper macho shy guys. I've defeated every one of them. But there is another group of paper macho shy guys, and that's what they give you in gratitude. I quoted that. That's why I said it that way. Is there a question mark block anywhere? No. I think I did get every question mark block in this place, and there was like 2. This one's hard as well. You have to try to avoid the fire. Heh. I love that one. How do you get those coins? First up, you have to wait for this fire to go. Oh. And that is just laughing at us. Dang it! Ouch. And there's a bench for us, surprisingly. Jeez, even this bench is burning hot. At least we're both super alert now, right? A good healing spot, even if you take lots of damage, you can always get back there. There's another question mark block here. I failed. Come on. Flashy iron boots. I am trying. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna heal again. No need to use a mushroom when you can just heal. I don't want to use up my 1-up mushroom. There! That's what I was trying to do. Not that. Now I respawn all the way over here, so I might as well heal again. The coins are going to disappear. Shiny mushroom.
What? Chicken. Oh, yeah.
Ouch! Ice flower. That is just laughing at us. Perfect. Finally. Got that. I've completed that puzzle. And it was as simple as that. I think there is a toad held captive in this ruins as well. Which means that the folded soldiers made it here. Of course. No doubt about it. Save block here. Another freaking mushroom. That makes 20, right? I always press pause. I don't know why. I should just press Y. No, almost 20 though.
I can read signs. I promise.
Nothing. I'm just gonna save, and then I am going this way. There's another one of these puzzles. There's more Shy Guys this time. Now I'm going to turn off my commentary. Yeah, doesn't matter if you get hit or not if you don't have low health. But geez, that puzzle is really interesting. It's almost like a mini boss battle, but it's not. Mini boss battles are like the paper macho guys. Those big enemies are preferably mini bosses because there are actually no such things as mini bosses or mid bosses or whatever. Unless you count Vellumentals as mid bosses, but they are harder than that. Darn it! Come on! I can't block that. This one's easier this time. Wait. That's not it. Come on. What do I do here? Oh, I see. That was easier than I thought. Gold boots. I'm going to use them for the first time. It's rich to use. You get so much coins. So many, whatever you say. But it depends on whether you get an excellent or great. And I almost have enough coins for a collectible treasure from the shop. I think this is the last puzzle I need. Oh, new enemy. Fire Bro. You remember the ice flower that I got? They're weak against that. The fireballs don't count as first strikes from them. You actually get charbroiled from them. I got every non-bottomless hole. Hiya! I think these guys have like 25 health or something. I think the most health the enemies will have is 40, which is insane. Oh, I know. So I'm going to use a shiny hammer. I guess I don't have that. I'll use a hammer against these guys. Yeah, they have 20 health. And then I'll use an ice flower against... Oh, I should have used my tail, dang it. That's what I should have used. It does that much damage against fire enemies. Against normal enemies, it would do 24 damage. Normal boots time. I would use gold boots, but it doesn't really matter. Huh. I didn't know one of the Buzzy Beetles was a shell. I guess that's what happens when I beat them even with a hammer. And yet another mushroom. As if one wasn't enough for me. And now I am going to my weapons and equipping a shiny hammer and a flashy hammer. Or shiny hammer and a gold hammer. I have a gold hammer right here. I think the gold hammer is a little bit more powerful than the... No, I was about to say brighter. A little bit more powerful than the shiny hammer. You were guarding a chest. And I got you from behind. Oh, I see. I know what to do. So I'll use my iron boots against these guys, and my gold hammer against the fire bros. No, almost said shiny hammer. And yeah, I did 30 damage to those guys. I'll do more damage when I get higher health. Is this a collectible treasure? I feel like it is. Either it's the collectible treasure or what I call an HP up heart. Collectible treasure number 71, Fire Flower. Got every collectible treasure in the Fire Vellumental Temple. And now comes the pretty tricky part. And I missed these blocks over here. Oh, never mind. And now I'm heading onwards. And we are at the Fire Vellumental's arena. In the whole video, we are going to be fighting the Fire Vellumental and exploring its ruins. This is the only ruins that was pretty short. The next ruins is actually, and I call them ruins, I don't care if it's a temple. The next temple, whatever, lasts a longer time than this one. So, after the talk, I'm not going to talk for, well, yeah I am, because you've already heard it. I love this boss fight though. You'll see why. It's pretty obvious. Did you hear that sound? You might not hear me, so I'm gonna turn it up to negative 16.6 decibels. It's the Fire Vellumental, alright. Look at it burn. But it's not burning up. What an amazing creature. Oh, but the poor thing has been folded into origami. Mario, we've got to cool it down somehow. It's time. My favorite Vellumental boss fight is here. My second most favorite boss in the game. Fire Vellumental. A phoenix. Hence why I love this boss so much. Wow, look at this thing. Its wings are huge. A majestic bird like this has to be a Vellumental. And it's on fire. Totally fitting for a Fire Vellumental. So, what should we do first, Mario? We have to try to not attack it. Even though it's not doing anything right now, that's an advantage point. Not good. We have to turn these on, and then, oh fine, I have to jump. I have to attack. Well, actually the guide is there. Yeah. You guys need to know. Anyways, and I'm turning the switch on. The 1,000 fold arms can't touch the Fire Vellumental while it's on fire. Stomp it with iron boots. Stomping it with normal boots will burn you. But also, you cannot use the 1,000 fold arms. Why not? Because it will actually doom you by letting it heal itself all the way up to full because it gets mad. But you can jump on it. But when it's down on the ground, you cannot do You cannot beat it up with your hammer or use it out full arms. Did you see that? Its HP went down when it lost those feathers. I bet it'd be really weak if it lost all of its feathers, but also kind of sad. It's more powerful. There it is. It uses molten feathers. If you step on those feathers, it does 10 damage per feather. Ooh, watch your route. Those fiery feathers all over the rings look dangerous. You can still jump on it. Just don't use 1,000-fold arms yet. Is there a heart? No, I haven't been attacked enough yet. It doesn't matter if you use the shiny iron boots or the normal iron boots, so I'm going to use the normal iron boots. And now I'll use the shiny iron boots to prove that it doesn't really do much. It only does like a minor difference. No, it does nothing. It's just the same thing. I have to risk. Okay. Alert! Warning! Auga! There are a lot of burning feathers on the ring. You better extinguish them before it's too late. I have to step on a feather in order to activate this. 10 damage, like I said. If you're farther away, it won't do much damage when you're farther away. Water versus fire. Now its feathers are all dried out. And it's weak. We can. Yes! Water puts out fires! I probably didn't need to explain that, huh? While if this Vellumental's fires out, you might be able to attack it without getting burned. There's another guide waiting for you that will say that you cannot attack it with 1,000-fold arms when it's burnt out. And I'll prove it by showing what happens. And I'm going to use the ice flower as well, even though it doesn't really prove much of anything different. So I'll show you the actual guide, which I can't. Where's the guide then? Oh, you're kidding me right now. I'll do this then. Its HP is linked to the number of feathers it has. Use multi-hit jump attacks to pluck several at a time. Doesn't say anything about not attacking it with 1,000-fold arms, but that's my warning. Don't use 1,000-fold arms. And don't hammer it either. Just jump on it. You'll be safe. Mild wings. Not burnt up yet. Or not fueling itself yet. I wonder if that sounds worse. Dang it, the heart is not there. And I'll use the chest. I'll show you what happens if you use the ice flower against it. It does nothing. I'll just show. It does barely anything to it. Now it's burning back up. It's not mad. just showing its normal phase. Be sure to go straight. There's a heart right there. So I'll get that heart. And then I'll be safe when I go to the water Vellumental. I know you guys are probably facepalming at me by saying, why are you not using a mushroom? Just use a mushroom and it'll be easier. And I'm saying I want to just challenge myself by not using a single mushroom in the game to show you guys how many mushrooms I get for free, even though I bought like 2 or 3 of them. So now, you have to be careful when you use 1000 fold arms. I'm not using it yet because I don't think it's weak enough. Then I'm going to turn this on. And I'm using the gold boots. Twice. I need the coins for the collectible treasure. I'm giving them like 1,000 coins. Alright, that's it. Now I'm using 1000 fold arms. It's lost a lot of its wings. Enough for me to use 1000 fold arms against it. So now I need a heart, which in order for me to get that I need to do this. And then I need to be careful for the rest of my turns. Darn it. Hold on. So never mind about the heart, I don't really care. Just whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to use 1000 fold arms. That will be it. Pluck off its head feathers! And now it's just a normal bird, and that's it. We have defeated the Fire Vellumental. That's why I love the boss fight so much. Everything about it is my favorite. I once got a game over from this guy though. I say guy is a phoenix, so I name it him. The Fire Vellumental Bibliofold. I got the Fire Bibliofold. Oh wow, this one's the most challenging yet. Those wings, the combination of mountain and valley folds, the improbable fire resistance. Well, I think I got the concept down, but can I do it for real? My heart's pounding. gonna impact me for how low my volume is. Oh my! Remember how I said my heart was pounding? Well, now it kind of feels like it's on fire! You won't burn your feet, I promise. I just let all the fire that was burning in my chest come out. And look what happened. Whoa. Looks like those birdies got caught up in the heat of the moment. What a spectacle. I'm going to go on. But be sure to know that this is a long video because of the fire Vellumental battle. Perhaps I should have taken my chances. No. The fiery temple filled with pitfalls is no place for a professor like me. Professor, we're back! Oh, thank goodness. I was just beginning to question my career choices. Next time in Paper Mario the Origami King, we are going to the towers again and filling up every torch in order for the lights to shine in the center of the desert. See you guys then. After this dialogue, I'm out. See you guys. Oh, yeah. Bye. You won't believe this. We met the fire Vellumental. It's a giant bird, and I turned into the bird. Oh, my heart is still racing. Is that so? Well, it was very exciting out here, too. Yes, I watched the flames intently, and I sweated quite profusely. I had to wring myself out a few times. In any case, well done, Olivia. Here's hoping your newfound avian affinity proves useful to us. I said affinity, not affinity.